Gottlob Frege was a German philosopher, logician, and mathematician who is considered one of the founders of modern analytic philosophy. His theory of thought is a fundamental aspect of his philosophy, and it is centered around the idea that the meaning of a sentence, or the thought it expresses, is dependent on its structure or syntax. This means that according to Frege, thoughts are not determined by the psychological state of the speaker or hearer, but rather by the logical inferences the sentence allows. Frege's theory challenges the traditional view of thoughts as purely mental entities.
Instead, he argues that thoughts are products of the logical structure of the language. According to Frege, the meaning of a sentence is not tied to the mental images or subjective experiences of individuals, but rather to the objective and logical relationships between the words and concepts within the sentence. In Frege's theory, the meaning of a sentence is determined by the logical properties of its constituent parts. He distinguishes between the sense and reference of a sentence, where the sense is the way in which the reference is determined.
This distinction allows Frege to account for the ways in which different sentences with the same reference can still express different thoughts due to differences in their sense. One of the key concepts in Frege's theory of thought is the idea of sense.
According to Frege, the sense of a sentence is what determines its truth value and its logical relationships with other sentences. The sense of a sentence is not tied to the mental state of the speaker, but rather to the objective meanings of the words and concepts within the sentence. Frege's theory of thought has had a significant influence on the development of modern logic and philosophy of language. His emphasis on the logical structure of language and the objective nature of thoughts has paved the way for further developments in formal semantics, cognitive science, and artificial intelligence.